What's up guys, Dan here. Hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing today. Just starting off this video with a shot of me taking out my bike that I just bought, the fastest Harley ever made. I've been dreaming of this bike for years now, and I just, every single day I just take it out here in the beautiful desert, in the beautiful Arizona weather here, and it's just absolutely fantastic. It's phenomenal. It's such a great ride. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. It's just a little bit of my life. I post a lot of cool stuff on my Snapchat and Instagram of my daily life, what I do out here in Arizona, so you guys can go ahead and check it out. So whatever freedom means to you, whether it's a super fast motorcycle, whether it's a Lamborghini or an Audi R8 or whatever it is, traveling the world, I hope that you go out and get it because you can. There's literally no reason you can't get these things as long as you follow the success principles that I teach on this channel, and you actually commit yourself to an income stream, for example, Amazon FBA or something similar, and completely dedicate yourself to it in order to actually see it through and start making passive income online and start living the passive income lifestyle of your dreams. But anyway, look guys, this video is going to be a heart-to-heart with you guys. Looking back on how much my life has changed in the past 6 to 12 months is absolutely shocking to me still, and still absolutely mind-blowing. And I can 100% say without any single doubt in my mind that this one realization that I'm making this video about, and that's the topic of this video, the number one biggest realization that got me to multiple 7 figures a year in online business, in my online business. Looking back on how much my life has changed in the past 6 to 12 months is still absolutely mind-blowing to me. It's completely shocking, and sometimes I look back and it's hard to believe, but actually, I knew it all along. I knew that, I had it pre-planned, and I visualized exactly what I wanted, and I got it, and I'm getting it every single day. And that's what happens when you actually have this one realization that I'm making this video on. So I can say without a single doubt in my mind that this one realization that I had in my life got me from broke to 7 figures a year, multiple 7 figures a year, online, having complete financial freedom at the age of 21, being able to live a location-independent lifestyle, being able to live wherever I want. So I'm actually originally from Canada, if you guys are new to my channel, but I am living in sunny Arizona for the winter because obviously the weather is much better down here. And so I am moving back to Canada in the summer, moving to Vancouver, British Columbia, if you guys are familiar, and it's an amazing city, so I'm looking forward to that as well. But yeah, so at 21, this one realization got me everything I've ever wanted in my life and more. And it allowed me to really pursue my goals and dreams in entrepreneurship and really pursue my ultimate life journey to the fullest. So I promise to you, if you stick with me here in this video, I literally guarantee that your whole life will change once you have this realization. This video, I would definitely say, is one of the most valuable and one of the most powerful videos on my channel here, because it's the mindset. To succeed, you need 2 things. A lot of people think that they can just commit themselves to one income stream, or not even commit, they kind of like half-ass it a little bit too, but they think that, if they just follow some like 3 easy steps, they're gonna get rich and they're gonna stay rich forever. That's not how it works. You need 2 things to be successful. You need the actual formula, obviously. So for example, Amazon FBA, so you need the actual formula. That's just one of them. There's a ton of different ways of, obviously getting financial success and making money online, especially, there's affiliate marketing, Shopify, all the other e-commerce stuff. So one of the 2 things is the actual formula, what you're actually gonna be doing, and then the other thing, which a lot of people overlook, is the mindset and the success principles. If you don't think like the 1%, you cannot and you are not going to become or stay the 1%. All right, even if you make money within the next couple months, it's like a lottery winner. What happens to lottery winners? They win $1 million, they don't know what to do with it, they blow it all in like Vegas or something, and then they're back to ground zero, they're back to broke. The biggest realization that got me to multiple 7 figures was something called definiteness of purpose. So if you look at 98% of people in life and in society, and you ask them where they're headed, you ask them what they want exactly from their life, like when you just go up to a person on the street and you ask them, hey, like, what do you want to do with your life? Even if they're 30, 40, 50, 60, like, what do you want to do with your life? What is the ultimate goal? What is your purpose, right? Most of them will not be able to give you an answer. Most of them will kind of just tell you, oh, I just want to travel and be happy. And they're giving you very mediocre, average, answers that just really mean nothing. It really means nothing, right? There's literally no difference in what they're telling you than, from their regular life right now, from their miserable, stuck in the 9 to 5, stuck in the daily rut kind of life that they have right now going on. So they've got really, literally nothing going on for them. 98% of people have absolutely no direction in life. They're just swimming along in an endless ocean, drifting along with the current. If the current, flows south today, they go south. If the current flows north today, they go north. So in the end, they're kind of just like, this is their life on a timeline, right? Let's say, 0 to 100 years old, and this is them. They're kind of just like, whoa, and they're not going anywhere because, it's as if you get in a car, right? You just get in the car and you don't know where you're going. So you just start driving, right? And you start kind of making random turns, left, a left turn here, and 500 feet right turn here, and you realize you're doing this for like maybe like a day or two, and you realize you have no idea where you are, and it's probably not where you wanted to end up anyway. So for them, wherever the current flows, that's where they end up, and it is honestly insanely sad because this affects most of society. And if they just understood this one thing, because every single successful person has mastered this, has mastered definiteness of purpose, because it's like literally everything. All you need is a destination. All you need is an objective that you're constantly thinking about, that you're constantly visualizing, and that you believe you can actually achieve. You got to believe in yourself, obviously. So there's a perfect example for this. We've all heard of this one example. There's probably someone in your life that you've seen, or maybe this actually happened to you. So let's say a person just graduated college, thinking about their dream job, and they kind of try to get their dream job. They apply to all these places. They're not getting calls back, and then they kind of they're worrying about their bills and stuff because their bills are racking up, and so they have to get a job like right now. And then suddenly this job that's like half as good as their dream job, but not very good, it's just okay, but it will pay the bills for now. They take it, and then it comes up and they take it, and then, they say to themselves, I'm not going to stay here longer than 3 or 6 months, 100%. This is just temporary. I'm trying to get back on my feet kind of thing. Right? And then what do you know? 10 years later, 15 years later, they're still stuck at the exact same job. 10 years have passed, 15 years have passed of your precious one life, right? Literally wasted 10 or 15 years of your most precious asset. See, the time is the one thing that we all share. Whether you have $1 million in your bank account, or whether you have a negative $100 in your bank account, whether you're 100 million in debt, or whether you're not in debt. We all have one life. We all have, whatever it is, 70, 80 years old, or 90 years old, or 100 years old, if you're going to live that long, right? Whatever your destiny is, we all have that in common, all right? So in the end, money is an intangible, virtual thing that was just made up, and it literally has no intrinsic value. It's just like made up. And the thing is that people have to understand that it's not money that they should go after, that it's time that they should go after. They should really protect their time, because if they use their time correctly, then they can actually get all the money that they will ever need in their life, pretty quickly. So here's a quote that I pulled up from this philosopher Seneca and his collection of essays, or his book called On the Shortness of Life. It's one of my absolute favorite quotes, and it goes like this. It directly talks about what I just mentioned in this video. It is not that we have a short space of time, but that we waste so much of it. Life is long enough, and it has been given in sufficiently generous measure to allow the accomplishment of the very greatest things if the whole of it is well invested. So what that basically means is that, people that say they don't have enough time, or people that are worried that life is too short to achieve what they want and to, achieve financial freedom, become a millionaire, become a billionaire, whatever it is that you want, you can have, if you have definiteness of purpose, if you use your time correctly. Because if you have definiteness of purpose, then every single day you know what to do. You are taking action. You believe in yourself, and every single day you are not kind of just wasting your time endlessly in things that are not getting you and moving you forward toward your goal. So it is, the life we receive is not short, but we make it so. So having no direction or focus is definitely 100% the scariest thing that could ever happen in your life. And if you realize this, if you avoid this, I promise to you, you will see success beyond your wildest dreams if you only believe in yourself, and if you decide concretely what you want, whether it's, if you want to make 100,000 a year or $1 million a year, or like something financial, or also with relationships, right? Decide on the person that you want, right? Decide on the exact person. Write down the exact traits that you want in a person, right? And then, you'll see it will come. The person will come, the person will appear, as well as, your financial goal will also come true, because you'll be taking action every single day to make these things come true. And it won't even feel like work. You won't even it won't even be hard. It will be just natural. I can guarantee you that if you're stuck in a bad situation right now and you're not living the life that you want, it is 100% because you have not concretely decided exactly what you want from life and what your ultimate objective is, whether it's this year or in 5 years or in 10 years. You have to decide. If you decide on an objective and you definitely go after it and you focus, with laser tunnel vision, you will get it. I promise to you. You can come back to this video in a year or in 5 years or whatever, and I promise to you that you will achieve and everything beyond your wildest dreams. So I'm here to tell you that the best part about this whole thing is that if you just realize this thing, if you have this one realization, it is the most important success principle. You literally don't even have to read any books. Like, if you just have this thing, you will be motivated and you will get what you want. Obviously, I don't condone not reading books. Obviously, books are amazing. But what I'm saying is that's how powerful this one realization is. If I didn't decide exactly what I wanted about a year ago, 7 figures a year by the end of 2017, or 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2017, these were just some of my goals, which obviously I went and I overachieved and I went way above them. But if I didn't decide on these goals, I would have never even achieved them. I would have never even come close, because one day I would feel like, okay, well, do I really do this? I don't really know if I'm, if I should be doing this, because, when you're undecided, you're just wasting your life, right? So now that you know the most important realization, the most important success principle, it's time time to cut the bullshit. Stop floating in the wind like for the wind to pick you up, you know, and going north, south, east, west one day and the next day, you know, north. Stop and take control of your life. And if you won't, it'll be way too late once you actually realize that you need to. All right, so that was the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and message me Instagram, Snapchat. I always respond to everybody. I love hearing your stories and I love responding to everybody and interacting with my fans and my subscribers here. So it's truly, truly rewarding. So anyway guys, once again, like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.